Welcome back, Rebels, to Studio G. I'm UCL Tehran.
And I'm Simone Randall. Thank you for joining us.
Today, we'll be covering more information about the pediatric COVID vaccine, American airline flights, and much more to come.
That's right. We have all that and much, much more.
The ongoing story of the fatal crash involving former Raiders Henry Ruggs on Tuesday morning is potentially facing a third charge because of a firearm that was found in Ruggs' car by police. He was traveling prior at 156 miles per hour, and prosecutors said his blood alcohol level was 0.16.
The judge has set bail at $150,000, even though the state requested a $1 million bond. He is convicted. Ruggs faces 2 to 46 years in prison.
The CDC recommended a pediatric version of the Pfizer vaccine on Tuesday. CVS will begin taking appointments for pediatric vaccinations starting Sunday, November 7th. There will be 34 locations in Nevada. U.S. regulators finalized rule requiring tens of millions of Americans that work at organizations with 100 or more employees to get vaccinated or have a negative COVID test weekly by January 4th.
The Occupational Safety and Health Administration said the companies will be fined $14,000 per violation. Those who work in essential working positions such as nurses and doctors will have stricter rules and must be vaccinated in order to continue working.
Before leaving CCSD, Superintendent Dr. Jesus Jara is spending more than $400,000 on raises of salaries for members of his executive cabinet. The proposed increases would begin on December 1st after Jara reviewed the national averages and wanted to adjust current salaries for 14 executive positions in the school district.
Tuesday marked the deadline for military's Air Force and Space Force troops to receive the coronavirus vaccine. After many months, the Air Force is taking disciplinary action towards the thousands who failed to get the COVID vaccine before the November 1st deadline.
Those who refuse the direct order from their commanders will be punished in forms of demotion, formal hearing, and discharge under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. This is the first branch of the military to deliver an essential protective measure.
As the holidays approach, flights are becoming more important, causing airports to be flooded by people. American Airlines canceled hundreds of flights due to disruptions caused by staff shortages. Our reporter Evelyn Hernandez has more.
On Monday, American Airlines canceled over 300 flights, bringing up the total of cancellations to 2,000 since Friday night. Passengers tried to choose different flights from the same airline, but none were available. According to the company, staffing shortages and bad weather were the reason for the delays. American Airlines Chief Operating Officer David Seymour says that the problem started on Thursday night with the high winds that interfered with runway capacity that resulted in crew members missing their positions for the next flights. American Airlines is not the only company with flight cancellations and delays, many due to short staff. This brings up concerns for the upcoming holiday traveling seasons. Many airlines are still running on skeletal staffing. Seymour says that 1,800 American Airlines flight attendees will be returning from leave on Monday, and many more employees will be coming back by December.
UNLV Greenspan College is holding the 5th annual Southern Nevada Youth Homelessness Summit today from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Greenspan Hall Auditorium. The community will meet to explore different ways they can advance the movement to end youth homelessness in Nevada. If you are unable to attend in person, the summit will be live streamed via YouTube.
Back on campus, get ready to talk about many more things as we come back.
This episode went live on YouTube yesterday, where panelists will be discussing the AAPI community's impact on Nevada and ways to fight anti-Asian hate sentiments. Our reporter Jose Ruiz has more.
Our incredible student diversity is one of our biggest assets. Please hear me when I say that. Our diversity is one of our biggest assets. It's one of the best indicators of a quality education that you can get from being at UNLV.
Yesterday, the panel series We Need to Talk, Conversations for a More Resilient Las Vegas, was hosted in person and live streamed at the Greenspan College of Urban Affairs. Guest panelists included Kathy Sisolak, Nevada's First Lady, Dee Monsoon, New Leadership Nevada Program Coordinator, Craig Valdez, Chair of the Clark County AAPI Community Commission, and Radhika Kano, a co-founder of the South Asian Women's Alliance. Nevada's First Lady, Kathy Sisolak, offered her experiences during the discussion.
The other thing that was important as I experienced my particular situation is to speak out when you hear when you hear or you see anti-Asian hate. So those are some of the things that I think are really important. And again, it's a myriad of solutions and not just one.
We Need to Talk is an award-winning series that analyzes multiple aspects of systemic racism impact in our community. Topics for this discussion included inclusivity, the AAPI community's positive impact in Nevada, and ways to combat anti-Asian hate sentiments.
And I think that if we think about Pacific Islanders, Filipino, Indigenous Hawaiians, Kanaka Maoli, militarization, colonization, that binds Pacific Islanders with Southeast Asians, right? The reason I'm here and my family came here from Thailand is because of U.S. intervention in Southeast Asia, right, during the Vietnam War. So I think there are these unifying factors that if we just dig a little bit, that cuts across.
The next panel discussion will be held on November 15th at 2:30 p.m. Guest panelists will include former U.S. Representative Shelley Berkeley.
Thank you for coming in last minute.
Sure.
We will be right back with weather and sports right after this announcement.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's put a ride home.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hello, and now for your weather forecast. Today we are at a beautiful 67 degrees and clear skies and sunny. Throughout the week you can expect more of the same thing with 80 degrees temperatures during the day all throughout the week. And then Sunday, don't forget we are falling back, so remember to set those clocks back on Sunday. And that's all for your weather today. Back to you, Seal.
Vegas Golden Knights have a game tonight at 4 p.m. against the Ottawa Senators at the Canadian Tire Center. They are going into this game with a record of 4 wins and 5 losses. Also, the Golden Knights acquired Jack Eichel and a draft pick from Buffalo Sabres in exchange for Vegas Golden Knights. Players Alex Tuch, Peyton Krebs, and 2 conditional picks.
The Henderson Silver Knights lost last night's game against the Ontario Reign 5-2. They play their next game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against the Tuscan Roadrunners at the Orleans Arena. They currently have a record of 3 games won and 3 games losses.
Our women's basketball team played an exhibition game yesterday against Cal State Los Angeles and won 106-45. What a great way to start our 2021-2022 season. They play their next game on November 9th against Oral Roberts and in Tulsa, Oklahoma at 5 p.m.
Our UNLV football team goes against the New Mexico Lobos this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Dreamstyle Stadium. UNLV still has not won this entire season, leaving their current record at 0 wins and 8 losses. Let's root our Rebels and hope they can get their first win of the season this game. Do you think they'll win?
Yes, we have to root for our teams because, that's what we have to do. We're Rebels. We have to do it.
And we'll be right back after these announcements.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
UMergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. UMergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. UMergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your UMergency app now.
Get your groove on for every morning with the Morning Groove. Today we have a special guest, John Nashin, who is the host of this radio show. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me in.
So tell me about your morning show, how it started, your journey.
Well, I have been part of KUNV 91.5 Jazz and More for almost 30 years. I have been here since most of you weren't even alive. And I've been an afternoon host, I've been a midday host, I've been a Saturday afternoon host, and I've just recently started on the morning. And the Morning Groove is fun. I play music, I do, I do content that's news stories. I do some crazy stuff, I do the crazy news every day. Today I talked about how Gordon Ramsay got burned on TikTok for a bad grilled cheese sandwich that he made. So that's the kind of stuff we do. And we play a lot of great music, and we play jazz, but we also play what we call and more. And in the and more, you might hear Earth, Wind, and Fire. You might hear anyone that had a hit record in the 70s, 80s, or 90s. And the jazz is all modern, contemporary. And we're having a great time. We're getting new listeners every day.
Perfect. And what's been the most challenging thing all these years that you've faced doing
The
this?
most challenging thing to face on a public radio station is membership drives. Raising money, asking people that you don't have any physical contact with to give you money in exchange for a membership. And I can happily say that as of this morning when I left, as of actually noon when I left, we were $458 away from being at our goal.
That's right, and we mentioned this last week about the pledge drive that was going on, but it's just so amazing how we are so close to that goal. And why should people donate? Why should they help?
Well, what we're doing is we're playing the music that they love, and we're playing it exactly the way they like to hear it. And we're doing it the way we do it and the way people have told us they like it. And as a member, you've got rights to things like surveys, focus groups, all that good stuff.
Is there a guest that you've had on the show that is the most memorable?
I had Terry Fader's very first interview in Las Vegas, the ventriloquist guy. And him and just a lot of different people. Rita Rudner has been with me, and a lot of names over the years.
Wow, well, thank you so much, John, for coming in today. And we're so close to the goal of $50,000. $50,000. So make sure to donate.
702-895-1234. Make that call.
Yes, please. Together we can make great things.
Thank you.
Tossing it back to Simone.
And thank you.
So yes, definitely make that call. But on to entertainment. Newly engaged Kristen Stewart is earning Oscar buzz for her newest movie, Spencer, where she portrays Princess Diana during one of her darkest moments. The movie shows a different side of Diana's life, one that is closer to her dark disconnection from the royal family over the holiday weekend. YouTubers Mr. Beast and Mark Rober have teamed up to launch a world initiative to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean, rivers, and beaches. Every dollar donated is one less pound of trash in the ocean. Go to teamseas.org for more information or to donate.
The anticipation is over. For Marvel's newest film, Eternals is officially released today, only in theaters.
Are you a Marvel fan?
You know, I am. I love the superheroes. There's just so much, it takes you to a new world. And I think that's the most interesting thing about Marvel.
I agree. I love Marvel. I'm definitely a Marvel fan myself. So, and you wouldn't believe the holiday season without the traditional Starbucks holiday cups.
The cups are officially released today, along with Starbucks seasonal drinks, including the toasted white chocolate mocha, Irish cream cold brew, and caramel brulee.
Which one is your favorite?
I haven't tried them yet, but after hearing that those are the best for this holiday season, I have to try them all.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the caramel brulee one.
Yeah, they all sound good.
Same. Here on campus, we have a lot of choices when it comes to food. Our reporter, Richard Pezic, caught up with students' favorite places to eat on campus.
What's your favorite place to eat on campus?
Like in the SU, or you're asking the real questions, the hard questions?
The hard questions.
I would say Panda. Panda Express.
What do you get from there?
I get like the shrimp and the chow mein.
Excuse me. I have one question. Do you have a favorite place to eat nearby?
This is my first day on campus. So.
Your first day on campus?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what we got available at the SU?
I looked a little bit online, so I was going to go check it out. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. Am I? Okay.
Yo, excuse me, guys. What's your favorite place to eat nearby or on campus?
Nearby? Not at campus.
Okay, nearby? You got a favorite place?
Nearby? I'm trying to think.
I like Sheba Hut.
Sheba Hut?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Sheba Hut's pretty good, yeah.
We're protesting to build a Cane's here because the food is not good here.
They want a Cane's, guys. Come on. Yeah. President Whitfield? Excuse me. Do you have a favorite place to eat on campus or nearby?
Yeah, Panda Express.
What do you get at Panda?
Orange chicken and honey walnut shrimp sometimes. Honey walnut shrimp is really good.
They would go out of business if they didn't have orange chicken and chow mein, though.
For real? That's what everybody and their mama gets. I swear, today we had like a whole friend group. Everybody got orange chicken and chow mein.
Reporting for Studio G, this is Gian Richard Pedzic.
So what's your favorite place to eat on campus?
Ooh, that's hard. There's so many good places, but I think Subway.
Subway?
I like to eat fresh,
I like to eat fresh too because I love Jamba Juice.
Oh,
you can never go wrong with a smoothie.
That's true. And you can have it all through the day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and especially with the temperatures going back up for some reason.
Whatever reason.
Yeah, you need a refresher. You need to stay hydrated.
A little replenish. I agree. And you know what the best kind of food is? Candy. Today is National Candy Day. It's the perfect day to enjoy all that leftover Halloween candy from you and your kids' candy stash. Before we end the show, just a reminder that the UNLV Splash Drive is close to that 50K goal. So please support the radio. It's great. Yes, like he said in the interview, it's only $400 and some off. That's all they need. Just if everybody can just donate $5, we would hit it by the end of today for sure. It would make a difference, and we're so close, and let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Rebels. And this is all we have for our show today. Thank you for watching. I'm Simone. And I'm Yusil Turan. See you next time.